None of those. Man, my frame rate is fucked. Clones everywhere. Oh, that I need that. Give me that. Oh shit. Yeah, this is not the damn clothing store, otherwise they would take money. Aye. Oh. This is... Yeah, this whole mom and pop business thing. Oof. Bingo, we need that, and we need that. And why is it so expensive? What the shit? Whatever. Do I have an SSD? I do, but this game is on a spinny drive. I never moved it. Like, I could, but... I don't know. Like, I could put it on a spinning drive. So we need to get back that way. Yeah, my last order of business for today is gonna be to get that stupid thing crafted over there. So yeah, it would be trivial for me to copy over a game and symbolically link it into my solid state. It's only been a few games I've done that with. It was like Monster Hunter World, Blade and Soul, and like Resident Evil 2. Like usually most games aren't worth the effort. It looks like this game might benefit from that, because it does have a lot of popping in kind of loading style. But it's not too bad though. Is it worth it though? I don't know, this game's got... God. Like, all I want to do today, or at this point, I've been playing like 4.5 hours. So if I can just craft that inventory expansion, I can go and rest happy. Nobody cares about you. Was just built? Yeah, this, I think this is the building. Oh. Yeah, I think this is the... Wait, no it's not. This is the... God damn it, I went the wrong place. Actually, this is where the waifu is. Let's go say hi. Yeah, I figure for the people that it does, like, scratch that unique itch, it's probably phenomenal. I think, for the most part, White Tram bought it because he, like, well, when he gifted it to me, it literally said, like, hey, just, after I read this description, Necroxix would hate this. Shit, this is not where I thought. This is not where that lady was. He's like, yeah, I read the description, it sounds like something you'd hate. And, like, okay, I'll accept. A lot of unknowns going on. One thing's for sure, I suck at this game, and as soon as, like, that doctor minigame crap has to kick in, like, this town is fucked. Because if they think I'm gonna jump through those hoops just to save their lives, oh hell, you got another thing coming. Just give me a plague doctor mask outfit and we'll quarantine the whole place. Just, declare everyone dead. Let's see. Y to upgrade inventory. And I click on what? Oh, this. Oh, we can upgrade it further if we had more crap. Okay. So that gave me 4 more slots on either side. Well, that's good. So it is now day 3 for me on my playthrough. It's also day 3 in game, coincidentally. And I found out through the food list I was looking at that lemons actually relieve some exhaustion. So I went ahead and gave myself some, got some extra eggs and things, and that's about all I know. It seems I can repair stuff. Oh, I gave myself a knife too, because why not? So to upgrade my inventory, we need this, a thimble, string, cloth, and whatever this is. We need something similar looking but different. Maybe a toolbox and like these cogwheels. So, yeah, we'll have to figure that out. And I think, yeah, we have a blood vial, so at some point, I think we need to go over there. Now, I need to probably focus on getting those upgrades. So I think we'll go here. Maybe there'll be like a toolbox. I don't know. Pretty much gonna just follow the train tracks over there. Could also consider paying a visit here, but at the moment looks like it's close to some kind of infected zone. I don't know if I want to deal with that. Or at least not yet, since I don't really know what I'm doing and what's going on. And I think I need to pay more attention to bartering and stuff as well. Not just for reputation, but I have stuff. How fares you kind? Something... You know what an ULO is? Or what it stands for? Body that contains a world. Everyone knows that, but what does it mean? Bikara. It can be a creature made of many creatures, like a family. Taglor. A group of people found by the same fate. You have to be more clear, dude. Our words are erased. Katangar, we turn our father's flutes into sticks. We take old words, big words. Oh, we take old words, big words, and apply them to small things, but the connections to the source are still there. The lines remember. This. Can I trade with you? He doesn't have anything I want. So, like, now I do regret when I had a thimble having given it away, because it looks like I can use that to repair stuff. Same thing with the string. Ooh. Aw. Oh, fuck me. I think the fires symbolize like a contagious area. That's where we're going. Oh crap, this whole area is red too. I don't know if... Well, there's that soot. Oh. Oh, it's closed. Alright, fine, whatever. We'll just go here instead. There's a bull sign. Maybe I should have bought that bull from that dude. Maybe it was a sign of something. Maybe it's important. If I drink water here, is it gonna be... I don't know if it's gonna be like contagious or something. Hey, she's got a thimble. But I don't really have anything she wants that I want to give up. Okay, so this is the house. Nakin asks you to come by, Big Bear. Looks like our troubles hunt in packs. What's going on? One of our lads, Patches, came down with something nasty. He's burning up. Won't last long. That dandy doctor from Capital examined him. Told us the pills would kill him for sure. Did he tell you anything else? He said our place should be locked up so we don't spread whatever Patches got. Maybe it's catching. If you ask me, I think Patches just ate some moldy crackers. Yeah, so I'm on my way, but I'll be taking my sweet time. Nakin told us go find the younger Barak. If anyone can make sense of this mess, it's Isidore's son. That fancy weasel only thinks about boarding us up, so Barak's our only hope. I'll have to brew a little something first. Uh-oh. Oh, we're fucked. That alchemy crap. Oh boy. Oh yeah, this is the bar. Wow, and that chick is still dancing. Days later. Just a rodeo clown.
I see you're branded. Is that mark a letter?
Your face seems vaguely familiar, but I'm positive we've never met before. What is your business? I'm a son of Isidore. You have my condolences and my envy. Why? You were lucky to have a father like him. Indeed. Isidore respected you as a person. He indulged your desire to walk your own path. Has never forced you to follow in his footsteps. Never tried to produce a carbon copy of himself. How can you know that? When he sent you away, the kin were livid. They condemned Isidore for tearing you away from your roots. But he always said that this was the only way for you to come to truly love your people. Your choice, not blind necessity. I see great love and wisdom in that. You seem well informed. My position in this family forces me to keep tabs on everything that happens in our sad little town. You don't seem happy with that. Right you are. Family obligation is a sore spot for me. I'd pay good money to never have to think about it again. I can relate. Maybe. If we disregard the canes and sublime, you could say my father controls this town as closely as he controls his fat purse. Sadly, he's content with the current state of affairs and sees no reason for things to change. His complacency will doom us all. Things are already in motion, but let us speak of something else. Okay.
Our big city guest is a little
Fancy
too
a
fast
drink?
on the draw.
I found a
isn't he?
note and a key in Father's house, signed VO. Were you the one who granted him access to the factory cellar? So you found it. I hope you had enough sense not to mention it to my father, also VO, who happens to own the factory. You rebelled against your father? How did that happen? My dear Optimi, I appreciate that you're a straightforward man, so I'll be honest with you. Your people, or rather what's left of them, that whole community called the kin, they all but belong to my family. To my father, the kin are a commodity, the workforce for the bull enterprise. Father told me it's more like slavery. Oh, I quite agree. Well, you should know that I don't condone my esteemed father's methods, and I will rule the bull enterprise one day. As an insightful and assiduous owner, I would like to create a more productive and efficient foundation for our industrial empire. Do you understand? Sure. I would like to revive the kin and its dignity. I'm fond of your traditions. They're unusual, almost miraculous. I don't believe in mysticism, but one has to accept the obvious facts, so I chose to give your father an opportunity to study some of them. So you're a philanthropist, huh? No, I'm a selfish man acting entirely in his own interest. Slave labor is inefficient for one. The kin are dying out under these unbearable work conditions. I don't want to be the owner of a ruined and broken, well, asset, robbed of any will to flourish. Pardon my cynicism. Yeah, I like you, Vlad, I guess.
I see you're branded. Is that mark a letter?
That age dances for days. I don't know. Oh, boobies. More boobies. I'm not a boob guy though, so Alright, where shall we go next? Oh crap, yeah, that stupid kid, huh? Alright, let's go have a look-see. Maybe see if there's any loot on the way, huh? We definitely made more stuff and more... basically more stuff to barter with. Okay, so I think I need to go out that way. Shit, none here. I gotta go further this way. Oh crap. Seriously? Oh good. I'm like, come on, man. Don't do this to me. Thought this said it speeds up my stamina recovery, but it doesn't. Maybe only during combat. Alright, so we need to just hop in like that. Oh. We'll go the other way, I guess. Dude, I don't know how the hell we're gonna cure that kid. Like, I don't have the tools necessary.
I see you in plain might.
You will die, Imshin. You will take his fate into your hands and he will die. Stain not your hands with the death of a person who trusts you. Do you know he's gonna die? Do you watch me stream and kill that other kid when they were trying to teach me how to do it? Probably. You are not a healer, you will fail. You're a big man, but not so big as to take on responsibility for others. Well, I mean, technically I'm supposed to be a doctor, that's kind of my job. Someone must try it, this is where you are, right? We can't simply let it happen without a fight, so let me fight. It'll just be a learning experience for me, okay? You believe taking your father's vessel was enough to become him? You just Imshin, you cannot heal, you know not the lines. Don't take too much on or you'll snap like a rotten bow. Yeah, we'll see about that. I mean, he's probably right, but...
How do I get my leg mended?
That big city doctor was just here too, told me to pass a message on. Don't waste your time on patches, it's over for him. Instead, pull yourself together and come see me. I've got something important for you, that's it. And what do you think? We scrounged up all these pills from all over town, but the big city doctor said Patches will die if we give him any. His body can't take the strain, but you're gonna try anyway, aren't you? Is this rat poison or something? He said they're antibiotics. Rambled on about them being old, stale, more harm than good. Antibiotics have an expiration date, and they will stop working, at least in real life. So technically that's probably true. Said we need to know exactly what's wrong before we can use them. Patches is burning up like a lit match, but there's no knowing why. If we can't know what's wrong with him, what can I do? I deal in surgery. You're a doctor too, aren't you? You can heal him. Maybe you can cut away the illness. Take out his appendage or something. Diagnosis is always the first thing, knucklehead, always. You can't play medicine by ear, so that's why I'm fucked. Overrock would have had something for this. He used herbs to find out what's wrong with his patients. You just say Twire reveals everything hidden in a body. Can you do that? I don't remember how. Come on, take the pills. Here's a handful for everything. Just make sure you figure out which one to give him, alright? The correct one will probably do the trick. Alright, hand him over. I'll take a look. So they gave me this. Okay. Fuck, I don't remember how to diagnose, though. Like, we needed a potion for that or something. I got an idea. So we need a diagnosis. Oh. Yeah, we don't have those potions, though. So... not much I can do to help you guys. I'm sorry. Could use morphine, I guess, but we need whatever those weight potions were, and I don't remember how to make them. Oh boy, we're fucked.
No, don't mind me. You're just funny, that's...
Well, I did just save, so let's see what happens. I'll give him the orange ones. Wrong antibiotic.
So,
You did all you could, okay. So now let me see what happens when we reload our game. This is part of the test right now. Otherwise known as safe scumming, but I think this game has a lot of mechanics to prevent you from being able to do that. But I guess not in this case, so give them the yellow ones. Treatment successful. Hey, I did good. Reloading my save.
What do you want?
Is he gonna make it? Here's steady breathing, he'll live. And that bachelor said it was no use. I knew he was lying. The big city grifter, impossible. Do this, goner, that nonsense. Wanted you to abandon us and go see him about some urgent business instead. But he wanted me to abandon a patient in favor of chatting with him? Or I wonder what's so urgent. Well, he told us things looked grim and that you should drop everything to go talk to him because he said it's a desperate situation and our lot has to be quarantined. He said you shouldn't even come here, so you don't catch it yourself. Actually, that sounds reasonable. I shouldn't stay here any longer. Boy. Actually, I should go pay the man a visit. Here, I'll just save again. Oh, god damn it, what?
They say it's healthy, but the taste is just... ugh.
So I cleaned our place up, I burned the trash, took away the bones, the cracked bones. And the weird gray grew from the table in a bucket. Might be useful, right? Oh, this is a stupid kid that's with us in our housing. No rest for our place, huh? Did I hear right? I can also whip up something for us to eat. Got any money? Hell no. Anyway, when are you coming back? Should I wait for you or what? Someone's gonna take care of your dad's stuff and stuff. Well, aren't you good at giving me all the details? I think it would be great if we did it together. Why do you care anyways? By the way, I broke a pipe over there. I don't think it was important though, so don't hit me, alright? I'll fix it myself. Or has a pipe like that. I bet he'll trade it for a bottle of alcohol. We have a couple of those, right? So you're breaking shit. Just stay here, don't go anywhere. Got it. Hopefully you die of the plague. Breaking shit. I still need stuff to repair some of the things that were over there. It's kind of a big deal. So this guy's a doctor, right? I think the first thing we should do, though, is... Well, I want to make my way over there. So we can pour the blood that we have into the... what do you call it? Onto the tree, and I think that gave us an herb, so... Assuming we could do that each day, that'll be good. But we'll stop along the way there. Then, once we do the lure thing, we can maybe consider... whatever else. I don't think I can go that way, can I? store. Maybe I should stop by, see if they happen to carry any supplies that I might need for repairs. It's at least worth taking a look. Nope. Maybe I have to barter for it. It's all because of the damn war. We are losing it. The train that came in June was the last. Recently arrived from the outside. Trains trains still work. We've been cut off from the world, all alone. Food supplies are dwindling. I'm not even talking about medicine. Where are we to get more? Just have to start eating each other, like cannibals. Not sustainable in the long term, but it'll definitely rattle some cages. And now our only competent doctor is gone. This winter will be the end of our town. Yep. I mean, we do have cows and bulls and stuff. I hope you're right, but the coming winter will be harsh, mark my words. In times like these, it becomes apparent just how childish we are, so dependent on the umbilical cord, on the noble families. Without them, we're done for. Our town can't stand on its own. It can feed others, but it can't support itself. Yeah, that's true. Probably. What's going on over here? Which department are you from, pal? Cutting? I'm not a worker, I'm a doctor. Good, we got a lot of workplace accidents. We need a doctor. No deal. At least if he's like old Barack. God rest his soul, turning his nose at nothing and not trying to swindle 3 days payment out of you for a single examination. So, what is this crowd? The factory shut down 2 days ago, didn't you know? I mean, yeah, there's this soot problem. But when will it run again? How many of us will find themselves on the streets? Will anyone pay us for the downtime? Or will the payment be reduced? You gotta talk to your union leader, dude. That's probably their job. I can tell you right now, it's the latter, and they won't feed my children. Yeah, dude. We want at least to be told what's going on. Why is the train not coming? Why did he cork up the termitary? I'll tell you why. They want it all shut down. They're looking for an excuse to close the factory. There was no accident, and the toxic soot is a lie, a cover, a crock of shit. Maybe. Are you gonna see the man yourself? Tell him we ain't leaving without an answer. More people will come. We'll stay here for as long as we have to. Okay, I'll tell him. Can you get the fuck out of my way, dude, so I can actually get in? Or is that their goal, just have so many people protesting that you can't even enter? Nothing.
No. I won't believe in a killer made of clay.
Good thing you've come to visit, Master Barack. Right on time. Early bird gets the worm indeed. Decane's plan to take away your house. Oof. Well, the house seems to be in some infected area anyways. Ishidor's dead, God rest his soul, and his heir is on the run. I'm his heir. The decision will be made today. You knew I was back. Wasn't your word enough? As you should know, the town is ruled by 3 families. I hold the economy. The abattoir, the factory, station, warehouses, known collectively as the Bull Enterprise. A silly name, but it's stuck. Subaru upholds the peace. He handles the populace, and the Canes, they build houses, other structures, general planning. All of them. Please explain. You don't know our history? That's a shame. The Canes built our town on their fancy ideas, composing an entire philosophy of town planning. Hee hee. Experimenting on human souls, no less. They see the town as a machine, a tool, a special place, like a crucible for remaking the mind. And does it work? Depends on how you look, Master Barak. Oh, it depends. It's not for me to judge. I am a down-to-earth man, yes. I work with meat, not castles in the sky. But at times they build compelling things. I have a special interest in the spaces inside buildings. Alright, just get to the point, dude. Kane see all houses, including yours, as cogs in a machine. They might decide to demolish it or do something else entirely. The late Simon Kane was close to your father. One could say they were friends. Opposites truly do attract. Yes, they do. So what do? Go see the judge. That is Georgie Kane. With his brother Simon dead, he's in charge. Go to him and assert your claim. Hurry. Georgie wakes up at dawn and never takes back decisions. That's just how he is. Thank you, boo-boo. So I lose the house if I don't deal with it fast enough, I guess. That sucks. I have to go all the way over there. Oh, I guess we could visit that on our trip, but I'm going here for now. I'll double check the clothes store. Should I also double check this? No. Guess there's no theater thing. Just, oh no, this one is. Oh, I need that. I think. So we needed like cogs and springs and a couple other odds and ends for repairing shit. I don't know where to get most of it, but... Hey, a thimble. And thread and cloth. No, cloak. Damn, that's expensive. But I need it. I needed this and I needed this. Oof, that's gonna... Wait, am I wearing the cloak? Well, I guess we'll wear it until I use it. Now we need to go out through here and then follow that. Maybe I could trade stuff with the kids too. They might have stuff. I don't need that stuff. Ooh. I think I need one of these. I don't remember for what. There, equal exchange. Damn, I need stuff to be able to barter with. I don't really have much of anything. We did kind of dump a lot of stuff on people, and now we don't have it. So... You know, I didn't know those, so... What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Nothing, that's what. I think some of them, like, took... Well, we don't have marbles, do we? I thought I did. I guess I don't. But I think I've got everything I need to do that upgrade for my bag. So that would be cool. Ooh, a dildo. I might need that later. think I picked it up. Oops. Pressing E twice only closes it, doesn't loot. I don't know what game's muscle memory that's retained from, but... yeah. You're respected here. Sweet, I guess. So the flank respect me, nobody else does. I don't need that. Oh, wait, what? I'm just trying to see what... Okay, so, like, this guy could have taken matches. Morphine. Oh, the matches are only worth 1. Shit, I don't even have much to barter with. Like, if I wanted this right now, I'd have a hard time, because I need to hold on to this. See, he would take peanuts and walnuts. The other girl will not. Let's take a look at this clothes store really quick, see what's in their repertoire, so I know. I forgot there was also that other store that's, I guess, close to our hideout that may have had stuff. Thimble. Might need these. For now, I don't want to spend any more money. Guy's got morphine, but he doesn't want anything. Well, lockpicks. I think I keep my lockpick. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's do the blood pouring thing by the naked lady. Hey babe, you miss me? E to pour blood. Yeah, and that gives us blood twire. I don't know where else to... Oh, wait, there's more. Is there more? I don't think so. Alright, watch the herbs grow, listen to them sing, blah 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 blah, generous, whatever. Okay, she didn't say anything more. We don't want to stare at her chest any more than we have to. Those were our agreements. No matter how much I want to. Let's see if Laura has something to say. Wonder if there happens to be like herbs that randomly spawn. Because I don't know where else you'd get them from. Hey, what up, Rush?
I think I'm fading. My clothes are worn out, threadbare.
Maybe you should take off your clothes, that might help. Speak of the devil, you've started to like coming here, haven't you? Are you sure your boots won't wear down? I miss you, I miss you. Aren't you supposed to be terribly busy? I don't understand why you keep coming. Or do you need my help again? I'll wash your clothes. You're filthy like a chimney sweep. Revolting while they dry. Have some sleep. No, I've got other business to do. Wake up on the wrong side of the bed. I hate it when you call me, Dad. It's so hard to remember. Stepgirl's not me. Alright, Abigail, what got into you today? What does that word mean? My sweet, my dear. Yeah, one of yours came to me today, asked a lot of questions, said she was promised you, said a lot of things. Did you ever promise to marry her? She just keeps following me. I wouldn't worry about it. Just, you know, crazy stalker. Yeah, I've gotten the Rob Zombie thing before from people. A few others as well. Whatever. Like it's not even my business. Do whatever you want. Did you make peace with Stock? No. That's alright. It won't take you even a year to reconcile, like you have a choice. That's some strategic thinking, measuring life in years. A year more, a year less. I may even live to be 100 years old, so what? I don't think you will. I think there's gonna be a plague, and you're gonna die, and it's gonna suck for you. What's wrong with you, Lara? I'm sorry, forget it. It's just that sometimes you feel all too poignantly that your life is over. You're not even thirsty, but you're done, not dead, burnt through, and there's nothing ahead for you. But what does it have to do with me? Nothing now. Not now anyways, it's just I couldn't have gone differently. All I wanted to see if you were okay, Lara. And since you're still wearing clothes, I'm gonna see myself out. Yeah, there was... yeah, this one probably is Cinder. The other one is probably more Yandere. She looks a little cuckoo. I figure I need morphine if I'm going to be doing that doctor crap, so... Now, we need to... Let's go over here and see what the deal is. It's going to be a bit of travel, so go to the river, down to the thing... Okay, got it. No, I don't. What? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, one of the women were she's like, you were promised to marry me, don't you remember? And I was all like, no, I don't remember. She's like, let me know when you do remember, I'll just be all weird about it until then. Fuck. This game is brutal on the time scale. And as a result, you don't get to accomplish a whole lot as the time in the game flies by. Wondering if there's like herbs or spices or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of grass and stuff, so I figure maybe. But I don't see anything, so. I mean, it's not exactly easy to see, and I don't think it shows up on his vision. Oh, hello there, babe. Oh, good kids, let's trade with them. Want to buy some candy? You want some candy? I'm gonna assume none of them are gonna have, like, the toolbox that we need for that repair. we still need that cog, I've just remembered, but I don't know where to get that either. Should we see what the grocery store has while we're over here? Yeah, why not? It's got some loading time going on. I see only food. Bummer. So we're almost wherever we're going. This guy has morphine. No, thank you. Hey, she's got a thimble. I already got one, though. I'm probably okay. I just remember I needed thimbles and the yarn or string or whatever for certain repairs when I was looking at the thing. The crows not being noticed by anyone is a bad omen. What kind of omen is that? A real one. Crows are harbingers of death. Whoever doesn't notice crows will die soon. We've been standing here for a while. Many people pass us by. 3 of us were the only ones who stopped to look. That's 4 of us? To 3. There are 3 of us. Oh, yes, 4. Oh, you're a fast one. It seems like you're behind on your arithmetic. Whichever you prefer. Study. Yeah, go learn math. Do you even calculus? The crows preaching directly on the cathedral are a bad omen. Why? For the Canes, every building is a machine making something for humans or with them. For example, this cathedral has nothing to do with religion. There's a grim joke circulating around claiming that the cathedral makes time. Aha. Yeah, okay. Keep thinking that. Cathedral makes time, boys and girls. Ooh. Hey, alright, save point. Here, give me back my house.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
I can arrange that. Can I help you? Are you the judge? The judge is in his workshop. What business brings you to him? I'm here about my house. The workshop is in the right wing of the mansion. We're in the morning today, but I think he'll want to meet you. Seem troubled. Grief comes in spades. Who could have known the polyhedron will turn out this way? How did it turn out? From the capital, we have summoned the Stamatin brothers, 2 architects. They've come forward with a bold project, a contraption that defies gravity. Right. I totally believe that. In the capital, they were ridiculed. We thought differently, and so we granted them this opportunity. As you can see, the polyhedron soars. But the polyhedron took away our children. The tower fascinates them. Inside, they built something like a sovereign country with my own son in charge. No one has any idea how to make them leave. Are you afraid that the tower will collapse? No, it's just that the tower does something to them. They don't explain this to outsiders, but I think it materializes illusions, some sort of optical effect. Vibrations too, of course. Oh, so it's like kind of like a giant building sex machine. I I can imagine why people would love that. Like, children and adults alike would probably enjoy that. Like, let's just have a good sit on this building that vibrates. Simon was adamant that we do not hinder the children in any way, claiming this was the entire reason for the construction, but I want my son back. What's his stupid name? Caspar. Kids call him Khan. He's their leader, I suppose. As his father, I should be proud. Khan, well, he was the term my father taught. Yes, he and your father spent a lot of time together last year. Simon and Isidore gathered some kind of coterie of children. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Ones they had special hopes for. I didn't have enough time to grasp the things those two taught our children. I see. Well, they do come from time to time, less often than I'd like. Abandon any hope of entering the polyhedron, though they don't let adults in. Alright, I'll go see the judge for now. That's why I'm actually here, so yeah. Which way is west? Or did he say east? No, I think he said east, right? Nope. Oh, this is only part of the... Yipes. What do you want? No loitering. Oh, that thing really is floating in the sky. Hello, babe. The judge is in his workshop around the corner, but I can tell you this answer right now. Yes, you may. I may what? You may slay the outlaws at night without repercussion. You're the fifth to come and ask about that. I can slay the outlaws at night? I'm wondering if my man is going to come back and ask for the same. If he genuinely planned to kill the killers. If he is, I'm leaving. Today. I admire your resolve. Somebody you know is planning to murder a person, even a villain, and there's something wrong with them. Maybe they're just, trying to be a superhero or something. Every child idolized some kind of superhero, and it involved beating up and killing bad guys and trying to keep your identity secret because the collateral damage, you don't want to be held accountable. And I've seen a few red flags. Just be careful at night, babe. Yee, that's smooth talk. Oh shit, it's locked. Could be Batman, maybe it's Spider-Man, maybe he just wants to be the Joker.
Everything is connected. Woven together, it forms a pattern in the great design. A human weaver who makes new connections cannot be ended by death.
That's the first thing he says to me when I walk up to him. You're a weird one, Mr. Kane. You're Artemy Barak. I am. About the house. Now after I've seen you with my own eyes, I relinquish all claims I have on your property. The house is yours. Why did you even want it in the first place? We Kanes are a family of builders. We built this town. Every house adds something unique to its image. Let's say we keep track of this process. And what did you have in store? We would have examined it first, its proportions, the taste of the space inside. Every house transforms everyone who spends more than 5 minutes within. Sometimes this transformation can be influenced or controlled. We have a great interest in these matters. Is that why you built so many identical copy-paste buildings? Exactly so. They're identical on the outside. We were interested in how much human presence could change them in return. It was an experiment in mirroring a juxtaposition of natures. Do you want to ask me anything else? No. I'm going to write a decree. Pass it to the prefect of the hindquarters district today. Of course. Yeah, thank you, Judge. So, he gave me an errand. You little motherfucker. Is there anything I can steal? I guess we might as well check out this place. Someone's apparently waiting for me. Is it these hooligans? Now, lend me your eyes and ears. We trust you, so we'll let you in on the game. Sounds important. Very much so. We've never allowed an adult into the great game. It's forbidden. You'll be the first. Or rather the second. Believe me, we wouldn't invite you if not for that first one. Alright, I believe you. Whatever. It's hard and interesting. Or rather, it was until a murderer joined it. What murderer? The one. The one everyone's after. The person who's, well, the old man. I mean, your father. I mean, you know. He's dead. Have you seen him? We've seen whatever they left in our game. That's enough. What game? Okay, let me explain. So we have these caches. Lots of them. All over town. That's where we leave messages and gifts for one another. It's a test of intuition. If you find one, you get to the next level. It also tests greed. Whoever takes items without giving anything in return gets kicked out. But that's not important. Not what you should be thinking about. What? Yeah, okay, let's just get down to business. The murderer left some items tonight. From the old man, Bloody, something in a scary note saying they know we'll try to catch them and we're reading it and they see all. Checkmate by Boots. And where'd you find them? There are 2 caches nearby, the dam and the bowsprit. Go, you'll see for yourself. Only if you take from a cache, leave something too. Respect the rules or it'll all go south. Oh, they want me to leave shit? Players already gather here in the stone yard next to the caches. I mean, they're already been to the middle town of the earth. Maybe they found something there too. I believe 3 parties are already there, are here. They might know more, but I don't know where they are. I've been standing here waiting for you to pass by like an idiot. Yes, you have. You've been wasting your time. I've been busy running around town starving. And dying. Alright, let's play. Aha. So that's where one of the caches, I guess, is. And I gotta deliver that, maybe. Well, let's go over here and see what the deal is with this bachelor guy, cause I think he was a doctor. Hey, babe. I think I need that. Here, have an immunity booster. Rock. No deal. I'm gonna visit places. The daytime is probably the best time, because if people are allowed to kill each other at night, that might explain why people have been killing me at night. Oh boy, more bird guys, birdmen. Dr. Dunkowski ordered us to meet him here, but the house he's staying at. By the house he's staying at. We've been waiting for half an hour, but he still isn't coming out. Meaning he's busy, so we'll wait. You will too. No way, I'm going in. See, because I'm a human and not a bird, I can kind of do whatever I want. That's the logic I'm going with. Ta-da! Oh, hello, babe. Hello.
A pinewood house. A knife of brass. A friend in words. These are all glass.
Oh, great. She's fucking crazy. Who are you? I'm a surgeon. What do you want? You look like you can hardly read, and I doubt you're into stargazing. You're damn fucking right I'm not into stargazing. Where's Danny the Dankowski? Staying here, right? He isn't here, and he isn't coming. He's gone to the town hall for a meeting. Oh, god damn it with other doctors. And who's that walking upstairs, pacing impatiently? Just mice. No, I mean, ghosts, restless soul. Oh, you fucking suck at lying. Holy shit. Uh-huh. I'd love to stay and stare at your boob, but I got to go upstairs, apparently. I don't know how. A staircase would be useful. How do I get up there? Maybe there's another end. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh, my hunger's getting fucked. I better eat some of these eggs I prepared. Tweet. Good enough. Hey, save. Boink. I really don't think he's here. I could sleep here if I wanted to, but I don't. That's why I got those lemons. They reduce exhaustion, so... I can...
Hide and seek.
Happy now. Don't ever do that again.
Hopscotch. Or we might as well play Ring Around the Rosies.
I'll play Ring Around your Rosie. You know what I mean? Yeah. So he's off to town hall, huh? Uh-huh. To the town hall, and then to the theater. He says he had an important appointment. Yep, I'm off to the town hall. One last glimpse of butt cheeks and underboob, and we are off. See, the town hall... Oh boy. Well, let's go check out this cache first. Music's getting very ominous. I think I should be able to go out through here and go there. Is that possible? Oh shit. I didn't do it. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's... baby mice? Is it... wait, is this the locusts or the plague or whatever? Crap, what was that whole plague thing with the... I thought it was locusts. Wait, are these frogs or mice? I don't know. Who cares? Something new on my map now. This house smells of blood. But I can't enter from this side. Ooh. Alright, let's take a quick peek-a-roo. It's too far. Fuck it. The time restraints are just too tight. I don't want to risk it. I wonder if there'd be like herbs out here or something. If there are, would they highlight? Is it like a lighthouse? I just wanted to check out this cache. Yep, this way. Who keeps bringing that bell? I'm gonna fucking punch you in the mouth. Hey, alright, what do we got? Boop, boop, boop. I'm just taking everything. Said to leave something, but we're not gonna do that. Well, let's check out this house, because now I'm curious. This house smells of blood. And then maybe we'll go to the town hall. How's that? Should probably eat an egg. The bridge where nobody cares about you. It's definitely an interesting game in its own right. But a brutal one at that. Between like the hunger scavenging system and very strict time restrictions. Oh, what have we got here? Oh. Yeah, I'll get right on that, dude. I just gotta investigate this bloody house. That's this guy. Yep. Hopefully there isn't like bandits or something. Oh yeah? Oh shit. Oh, it's a shop? Are you sure it was this house? Because pretty much every building looks the same. Like, there was nothing else here, I don't think. Oh, shit, wait. Oh. Oh, I see you. Did you come to talk about your father? Yes. Also, hello, Greenie. I did, but that's not what someone as clueless as you should addle their brain about. You left this town as a boy, but I came back a man. You never really knew it, and even those scraps are lost and forgotten now. Educate yourself, breathe in the twilight-soaked air, get to know the elders. Hurry not, Barack, achieve respect, and you'll have your answers. I heard you loud and clear. Yeah, I'm not an old man, really? I mean, your hair's gray, your face has wrinkly stuffs on it, you got battle scars. Old man who has no time for idle chatter and hates it when people clutter their rooms for now reason. Come back when you have meat. Got it, Spider-Man. He's got a few medical supplies. Yeah, I would suspect he does not have... nothing for me to steal, though. Well, I guess there really otherwise wasn't much here. It's alright. At least we know one more place where we could potentially buy shit. Guess we should see what these puppet men dudes are pointing at. Because clearly they're pointing at something. And their upper arm strength must be amazing to be able to hold that position. I have reason to believe we're on track. Next drink. See, this is what I mean. We deserve to have turn-by-turn directions like this. This is amazing. I think you guys should let me hire you to do all my directional, navigating tasks. How much do you think they pay these guys to stand like that? I'm sure what's running through their head is like, I don't even know if he's gonna come by this way. Like, do I have to keep pointing my hand like this even if even if there's no one there? What if other people start following? Yeah, like a whole bunch of random strangers all... Are they pointing me to the theater, or... Oh, wait, no, they're not. Okay. You want me to go this way, huh? Wait, are they pointing me to the... I wonder... Yeah, these guys are amazing. But are you sure I should go? Where are they taking me? Because I do want to go there. Yeah, these gotta be the most awesome people in the world. In this world. Ooh, there's something going on over there. Hey, let's loot. Nothing. I just noticed I don't see any people. Other than these guys. I would like to hire these guys. And just have them permanently pointing at my waypoint markers or something. Ooh, I need these. So, grindstones are for repairing stuff. Apparently. What a weird place to put a bell. That's a liability for someone to get hurt. I think they're pointing me elsewhere, but I'm gonna come in here first. Hopefully they're still out there holding their arm.
If you pay what you owe, what you're worth, you'll know.
I'm worth about $1.12. And that's with tax. Oof. An epidemic broke plague. And if it's the sand plague that smothered 300 of my workers 5 years ago, then it's serious. Very serious, my boy. Your father saved us back then. But now I need you at hand. Do I make myself clear? What's going on here? That's of no concern to you. Well, then I'll leave if it doesn't concern me, huh? How's that, you stupid, fat, bald, butt-fuck piece of shit? Doesn't concern me, then don't ask me for help, you motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with you? Everything is important that could be done, I've done already. Then we have nothing to worry about, right? There will be a fund. Okay, now I'm listening. There will be headquarters, intrigues, sleepless nights. Everyone here thinks they're crucial to defeating the outbreak, but they're scared, mistaken. What can they tell you? I'm a doctor. I need the full picture. So you have some time on your hands, then go to each of them. Talk to 1, 2, 3 people. Fill your head with my manure. Every time my time is running out of your time. 7 empty conversations. You don't need them. I can tell you all you need to know. An hour of talking is fine. Let me in. First off, I'm going to talk to the lady whose blouse I want to look down.
Don't shout. I value whispers.
I am the Necroxix.
And west winds.
Why do you look like a witch? That's gonna get you burned.
If it's the same sickness, all measures are pointless. Wishful thinking, delusional actions, for it's clear that we're dealing with fire from heaven to great flood. Oh, good God. You're another whack job. So what does it mean for me? Forget the plague. You can't affect it. Oh, okay. I guess my job here's done. can't affect it. Take of yourself, none of the disease. Search your soul. Are you a righteous man? Or are you one of the cattle for the slaughter? Whom will it kill and whom will it spare and why? This is a curious question which must be answered by me, doctor, not you. Yeah, whatever. I'll consider it while I look down your shirt. Can't crouch in this game, which is stupid.
Barley the barber's leading the gang. Some barber.
The 3 ruling families will recruit volunteers to observe order. The dangerous districts will be cordoned off. Entry or exit will not be possible. Any crime against healthy or property will be punished immediately. So what does this mean? You're a doctor, so you have privilege.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't go to fucking university for nothing. Now, how do I pay off all my student loans? Oof. Especially in the case of all this, like, famine and stuff. That's gonna be tough. Unlike others, you are allowed entry and, more importantly, exit from infected areas. That's not gonna kill me, is it? We rely on your responsibility. If you discover you're infected, you won't attempt to conceal or spread it, correct? Correct, yes.
The fence is as foul as the thief.
This is humiliating. Father purposely charges me with tasks that present our family in the ugliest possible light. Well, I mean, you are named after Vlad, so... That man had some history. And it was pretty cool, crazy, monstrous stuff, but hey... Supplying the fund with adequate food and medicine is clearly impossible. My efforts here are futile. And what does this mean for me? No one knows why the train is almost a month late. We've maintained regular shipments of meat and skins, so where's our pay? Where's the regular supply train? We're on the brink of starvation. There are no stocks left, which means everyone's on their own, and I will have to kneel in front of my father and take responsibility for fiasco. Oh yeah, your father's gonna put you over the barrel and pull your pants down. You're fucked. Got it. I don't know. You're a smart man. You'll find a way. I don't know if those responses actually
Worst of all,
matter.
a coward. Always been a coward. I hate it.
And I hate you. I know what you're thinking. You want to look for the murderer, avenge your father. Forget it. Let me handle it. I'll do it better than you. Father would want you to work, not seek vengeance. Work in his stead. Why wouldn't I do that? You failed him. You hesitated and left him in trouble. In my book, you have forfeited your right to revenge. Leave it to me. I mean, I'm happy to leave it to him. Like, the combat system in this game sucks. Leave it to me, I can do better, and you, well, you're a better doctor than me. Why is there no option to say, okay? Like, no, I'm this close to hitting you. What does this mean for me? You're no longer a surgeon, you're a pharmacist. Oh, fuck you, no I'm not. I don't work retail. I didn't spend, 5 or 6 years in university to be a pharmacist. Unless you're the actual doctor pharmacist. I'm thinking of the techs that are not doctors, but there is real doctors at pharmacies, so you're no longer a surgeon. I'll do whatever duty requires of me, got it? Yeah, you just keep doing that.
I'm no positivist. There are things in this world beyond our mundane perception.
Thanks, Dracula. Oh, this is the Bachelor. This is the guy we needed to talk to, I believe. The situation is regretful. I didn't have time to warn you. I understand. Forget it. Well, let's get down to business. We have 3 doctors in town. Or, if we count the deranged girl who claims to have a healing touch. Yeah, that doesn't count as a doctor, dude. Rubbish, of course, but she has a lot of energy and she knows a thing or two, so it won't hurt to let her work. And Barack, allow me to be frank. Shoot. Where did you graduate? The Calcutta Technical Medical Institute. The diploma's real, I promise. I printed it myself. Off the internet. I paid some Indian company, like $2,000, and they gave me a diploma. Then I paid a few extra bucks to frame it and stuff. You believe me, don't you? Come on. Where'd you graduate? What are your qualifications? Do you have a degree?
I'm a surgeon and a damn good one.
I mean, so far we've killed every patient they've thrown at us, but... Oh, no, we didn't. We saved that boy. Thanks to saves coming. Rock, I want you to become my aide. Our primary goal is developing a vaccine. You're local and enterprising. I need your help. What an amazing breakthrough for your resume. So a vaccine is something you create for the future, not for people who are sick now. That is true. You use a vaccine to prevent catching something. There was a King of the Hill episode too, where there's like a test to see if you're a genius, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm a genius." It was just like a big scam thing. Not for people who are sick. You just want to protect your buddies in the capital if the plague spreads, huh? Other towns like this one exist, you know. If this disease is half as lethal as the outbreak 5 years ago, this place is doomed. Other people can still be saved. Or perhaps you have a better suggestion. What do you want from me? Just tell me that. I will make the vaccine. Okay. Then I don't need to do much else. But I can't do it without you. Fuck. All you need to do is be at hand and do as I say. I will take full responsibility for the situation. And my options are, perhaps I'll drop by if I have time, or no deal, I'm responsible for my actions, no one else. They're both... I'll drop, like, I'm willing to comply. These guys seem to have, like, money and stuff. What's your problem?
My blood is getting thicker.
It's like a skinny Schwarzenegger.
That's a sign of something, isn't it?
My blood is getting to hospitally set up in the theater. Possible infected will be examined every day. The disease will be studied and will even try curing it. They're saying there's no cure for this hand pass, but Dr. Dunkalski still has hope.
What does it mean for me?
It means that the theater is your place now. You'll be your home. Tend to sick, and dissect the head. Work night and day to find cure for this cure's plague.
I'm having too much fun with that. Yeah, I was planning to. That's my Arnold.
But you're all going...
I can't pronounce that.
But you're all Gunski's private doctor now, aren't you? I guess you're objecting, or even familiar to risk your life.
Fair enough. My life just became very precious.
If you look at the
Get
night
back to the
sky
theater and
over
just
the
go.
still water, you can see
Everything is connected. Woven together, it forms a pattern in the great design. A human weaver.
It's spreading
who makes
across
new
Earth, the lower
connections
town between the
cannot
gullet
be
and the
ended by
abattoir.
death.
Thanks, Judge.
I know what part of town is called Earth. Two architects live in Earth, Andrew and Peter Stumpton. Both geniuses, each in their own way. Please take them into your care. You could let the whole town die, but these two must survive. They're just architects, dude. I'm gonna need a better reason than that. Because you won't find minds like theirs anywhere else on the whole continent. Most minds are unique. So, we hunted them down for too long. My brother Simon collected many brilliant specimens in his town. You know, it's an art. It is an arc. Why don't you take care of them, then? You're a doctor. You took the oath.
Ah, right, that stupid oath.
Well, I don't want to lose my medical license, so... Alright, I'll keep an eye on them.